Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to fix overheating while charging on your Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7 FE. So as you can see, I have the Z Flip 7 FE here, and it is very normal for phones to get a little hot while charging, and it is very normal for this phone to get a bit more hot than a typical phone. Because this phone does really like heat, especially around the area of this top screen, because that's where the battery is located. And like based on my experience, the phone does get pretty hot. Although there is sometimes, if it is overheating, if it's like over 45 degrees Celsius, I don't really know how much is it in Fahrenheit, but you can check that. If it's getting like very hot and unusable, then there may be some things that you may fix so it doesn't overheat as much. The first one is checking for background apps causing heat and high power consumption, because the more power an app consumes, the more heat it produces. And to check it, go to the settings. Then in settings, you may need to go to battery. In battery, you'll see power and consumption of different apps as you scroll down. And in my case, you can see I haven't been using the phone for a moment and there's not much data here, but like if there is any app that you think that uses too much power, more power than it should, then you may either want to limit background activity if it's not caused, if that power usage isn't caused by you actually opening the and using the app, but rather by its background activity. Then you may want to get to that app and background usage limits. But remember that if there is an app that you need notifications to be delivered on time, don't enable background usage limits, because that may cause notifications to be delayed. So if you really care about notifications for a certain app, then maybe don't enable background usage limits. But if there's any app that you don't think that needs so much power, then you may either want to enable background app usage or background usage limits, or you may also want to just use that app less, especially while charging the phone, because while charging it produces the most heat. Now, another thing is making sure that you use a genuine charger and cable. And it doesn't have to be the original charging and cable from Samsung. It's all fine if it's not from Samsung, but make sure that it's from a reputable enough brand that you just trust it, and it's not some cheap no-name generic charger that may cause your device to heat. Because if a charger isn't genuine, it may produce some inconsistent power output, which later on your phone has to deal with, and to deal with it, it just produces heat to dissipate that power somehow, right? So you may want to use original charger and cable. Now, avoid using your phone while charging, especially if you're gaming on it while charging. That produces lots of heat, because games do produce lots of heat, and charging also produces heat. So if you do both at the same time, then it's quite normal for a phone to overheat. And if it's really overheating, if it's like a really high temperature, uncomfortable for your hands, then it's for sure uncomfortable for your battery as well. So like it may cause your battery to degrade quickly or stuff like that. And now let's move on to the next thing, which is removing a protective case. If you have a protective case on your phone, then that may may somehow like reduce the heat dissipation and may cause some problems. So if you experience any problems with heat dissipation, then you may want to remove the case. And the next thing is charging your phone in a cool and ventilated area. And what I mean by that is especially never charge your phone underneath a pillow. I know that some people do that while they go to sleep, and it's the worst thing that you can do to your phone and to yourself. And I'm not speaking radiation here. I'm not a radiation expert, but I'm an expert in phone usage, like on daily basis. And charging your phone under your pillow may even cause your phone to explode because it gets really hot. There's no ventilation at all. The phone produces heat. The heat doesn't dissipate anywhere, and it just may cause your phone to light on fire, to burn, to get on smoke or stuff like that. We don't want that at all. So make sure that your phone is being charged in an area that is cool and has some ventilation. So also keeping it in your pockets isn't the greatest idea while charging, and also keeping it outside while charging, especially in full sun, is also a very bad idea. And I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.